The visions dancing in my mind. The early dawn, the shades of time. Twilight crawling through my window pane. Welcome, folks, to the finals of TTI League Season 11. The Twilight of Twilight. We got Vika and Hipo here, two veterans. I believe both these players have been finalists before. Hipo might have. I think Hipo was actually a previous winner. Vika's not quite gotten there yet. Let's take a look at the list. This is Vika's. It's Tarkin yellow. He's been able to play this one very aggressively, out aggroing some Sabines even sometimes. But Hipo is also playing this Han yellow. So they're both on blue, or not blue, green yellow. It's hero versus villain. And this deck is very interesting. It's like I was saying earlier, it's, in a previous round, it's the closest thing to Casino Han we've ever really seen competitively. 2 Lukes, 2 Cad Banes in there to pull off the Reinforcement Walker. Also with the Emphas Nest, only 2 copies of Han Solo. So really leaning into that U-Wing and just having those options. Cad and Luke have both come up for him at different times in this tournament. So we see how we can do here. This deck historically likes to eat, aggro decks for breakfast. So we're just getting right into it. Or do they need my permission? Yeah. Ooh. And they're just wishing each other good luck. All right. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. This is the Twilight Republic final. No jump to light speed yet, but for next season's Top Cut, starting soon, jump to light speed will be legal. The lists were just posted, like half an hour ago. So we might take a look at some of those after this match is done. All right, this is an interesting hand for Vika. He's got, TIE Fighter, which is a solid open. He's got TIE Advance, which is a solid follow-up on 4. He's sort of missing something to play next turn, though, at the moment. He's got Waylay, which, you may be able to get some mileage out of, but not ideal. So we see Hipo go and use the Han immediately. We'll see if I get commits to this TIE Fighter. It's definitely a risk because of the potential of Falcon. Yeah, and so Vika's going to pass here. Now he sees there's no Falcon, which means he's safe to play that TIE Fighter. Another thing that Vika could do is swoop down to kill this tech. Ooh, DJ picked up for Hipo with the tech on board. Can't do that until next turn, unfortunately. Looks like we're going to see a hard cast DJ out of hand for now, which is going to make it tricky to do the DJ play with tech if he does want to do that. If he says, oh, you got the combo. Looks like Vika is not going to go for the kill onto tech. We did pick up the 7th Fleet Defender here, which is a nice play. Three DJs in a row picked up for Hipo, and 2 techs as well. So now, I mean, if if Hipo wants it, like he can go and he can go for the DJ Tech combo this turn. He would lose this DJ that he has on board, but you know, he gets to attack with it now. And we'll see. Vika could go like swoop down, kill tech, and prevent that for the moment. But this tie advance might just be too tempting. If Vika goes for the tie advance, Hippo's gonna have to face a decision. Do you go for that combo or do you go for like waylay onto whatever ship gets buffed? So Vika is going for the advance. All right, and Hippo is resourcing here. And boom. Mr. Steal your resource. What's he saying? Oh, do you want to shuffle? Okay. I'm not sure if Vika has any smuggle cards. I think he's got maybe a couple. And oh yeah, the steal actually allows Han to flip this turn. It's been a while since I've seen the DJ Tech thing actually go off, but I mean when it does, it does. Wow. Now Hippo's up to 7 resources. If I get down to 3. But Vika's got a nice board here, and he's got potentially the ability to play another tie advance next turn. But Hippo's got waylay in store. She knocked back one of those ships. So I'm really liking Hippo's position at the moment. Although Hippo doesn't really have a follow-up play here. He's just got a couple cheap ground units. Well, Vika's got initiative. What's he gonna do? It looks like he's going to start playing a bit of control. Swoop down. I always forget how the stat buffs add up. It gets +2, the enemy gets -2. Okay, makes sense. TIE Fighter takes 2 back. But Han's knocked out. I'm not sure how many options Hippo has in the resource row. I mean, he's got tech, so everything has smuggle. So if he's got like any kind of unit in there, he can bring it out. Is he just gonna DJ again? He is. Alright, so I think the way this works now is that Vika can always give him the exhausted resource. Or no, I think you can steal a ready one, but Vika gets to choose which one it is. If it's like not a smuggle, so you can give him not a smuggle one. Or no, okay. The way it works is, I think I'm really not sure how this works. I think Hippo can steal a ready one. It actually does matter a lot here. But if but I think what it is that no matter what, Hippo can always make sure that it gets exhausted here. So that if you're somehow able to remove the DJ, then Vika doesn't get the ready resource back. Ooh, and Vika didn't play that Snowtrooper Lieutenant, which I figured was what he was going to do. Yeah, I guess he decides rather go with the Tarkin ability here, but doesn't get to use it immediately for attack either. All right, so remember, Hippo didn't Han this turn, which means the DJ resource is still in play. So if Vika can like waylay this DJ, he can actually, flip his Tarkin this turn. But Hippo also picked up a Ewing reinforcement here, which I believe he has the resources. Yeah, he's got the resources to play up. And if that picks up like a Cad Bane, that I could capture all three of these units right now. But it looks like Hippo's not going for it, just going for a bit of a safer play with that waylay. So I like right now, like the waylay is a threat, but Hippo still has 5 resources up, which means if Vika did waylay this DJ, Hippo could just use the Han, put it back in the resource, and then DJ for a third time. Which would be kind of ridiculous. That guy might also just decide, you know what? I'm not going to care about that resource. I'm just going to play this other advanced. And yeah, he is. He's going to play the other advanced. Let's see. All right, there we go. Yeah. I was making sure they replaced the resource. All right, and Vika, hits with the 7th fleet, bringing Hippo to 23. Like, Vika might just win this after getting DJ'd twice. If that guy that everyone's been memeing about in the Discords is watching, take notes. This is how you this is how you do it. All right, now Hippo does have Ewing reinforcement, and that could change things. He's gonna fire off one of them now. He's also got the second one for next turn if we go to a next turn. Ooh. Ooh. Emphas lets you bounce on play, right? But yeah, I guess like even if you do Emphas, like Tarkin can still get there, and Vika takes game 1. Wow. DJ Tech twice, and he still gets there. Incredible. Oh yeah, making sure they get the resources. All right, let's take a look at let's take a look at sideboards here. This is Hippos. You're definitely gonna want to bring in those Bright Hopes. Possibly evacuate as well. Possibly Change a Heart. Possibly Emphas. Possibly Spark Rebellion. Possibly Confiscate. Yeah, these are like all 10 cards of these like might come in for Hippo. They all could potentially be relevant. Change of Heart is probably not going to be. I probably wouldn't bring it in. But the rest of these seem like, solid ads. On Vika's side, I'm not sure exactly what you want in this matchup. You probably want the third No Good to be dead to stop some Han shenanigans. You probably want Bazines. Look the other way. I'm not exactly sure what that's in there for. Maybe for fire sprays. I don't think that's particularly relevant in this matchup. I mean, maybe it is if you want to stop like a turn 1 Falcon. Hardpoint Heavy Blaster is like... I don't think we've seen that all tournament long from Vika. I've wanted to see that one in action, but we just haven't yet. All right. And we're going into game 2 here. All right, looks like Hippo did bring in the Change of Hearts. At least one of them. And Hippo got the resupply this turn, which is usually what this Han deck wants to be doing on turn 1. Hippo also picks up a Millennium Falcon, which could be an important card in this matchup. Vika, though, with Scanning Officer in hand. Vika's hand right now is not ideal, for sure. All right, Hippo goes to 3. Vika might just pull. Yeah, he just goes for the Scanning Officer. And no hits. It's possible that Hippo... Yeah, I mean, Hippo could have gone for Falcon there, which would have been a smuggle card. It's possible he chose not to dodge Scanning Officer. It's also possible he did it to because he wants to play it out of hand. All right, Vika had a lurking TIE Phantom, but ended up discarding it. And there's Bright Hope for Hippo, which was a sideboard card. Ooh, there we go. The first trademark Vika of the match. And that's a pretty long one. Like, even by Vika standards, that's a pretty big All right. And there's Kira out of Hippo. And that's going to be the advanced. But Vika's just going to make this scanning officer massive here. All right. Vika is a Canadian player. Hippo's a Polish player. I'm an American. Sort of a weird time to be doing a stream like this. Feels like, if you're any one of these players' friends from home, you should be paying extra. All right, and there's that Falcon out of hand that Hippo kept earlier. Now being a pretty big tempo advantage. Now, is Vika going to go aggro with this scanning officer, or is he going to take out the Kira? That's the question. And it is going to be the Kira. This one, despite not having DJ Tech, this game might actually be looking better for Hippo right now than the first game. Like, he's gonna be able to get this Bright Hope down next round or something better, which is gonna lock up that space arena. He's already locked up the ground for now. Tarkin does get to flip next turn, which could be a game changer, but might just not end up mattering all that much. Falcon is 5 health, right? I always forget. It is 5 health. So right now the 7th Fleet could kill it if Vika saw fit. All right, and it looks like Hippo's not going for that Bright Hope. He's just playing out the second Falcon. Knock out that 7th Fleet. Vegas got a couple lines here. He'd go for the second 7th Fleet, which would also be able to trade into that Falcon. And then he could go like flip Tarkin, Snow Trooper Lieutenant. He could also just go like flip Tarkin, kill Han, play advanced on Tarkin. What else could he do? He could go flip Tarkin, kill Han, and then just play 7th Fleet and Lieutenant without attacking with Lieutenant. He's thinking about it. Dropped another in the chat. Oh shit! What? This is a tough spot for Vika. Sorry, I just got an important email that I had to read. So Vika plays the 7th Fleet, and he is going to flip this Tarkin. The question now remains is, do you Snow Trooper Lieutenant attack the base? Or do you attack Han? And if you attack Han, do you just play the Snow Trooper Lieutenant as a guy? And he's playing Lieutenant. And still isn't quite sure where to go yet. And it's going to be base. And Hipo is at 1, 2, 3, 4. Is at 7 resources right now. So the Luke isn't online now. Remember, because the Luke's off aspect. Bright Hope is online right now. I'm not sure how many smuggle options that Hipo has. Three. Is it Blaster out of resource row? This is a difficult spot for Hipo. He was looking like he was in a pretty good spot earlier. I know I said that, but all right, he's going to go to base here. So yeah, you should get an exhausted resource to replace the blaster, then a ready resource from the Han. 6 to base. Now Vika, do you kill this Falcon? He does. And 4 resources. Is that another thing out of the resource row? Tech, maybe? Exactly, tech, yes. Now, what do you do if you're Vika? He's got really 2 options here, which is advanced or Waylay plus Phantom. in terms of cards out of hand. He's also got different ways to deal with things on board. He can like waylay tech, use one of these units to kill Han. Advanced on, or no, you can advance plus waylay. All right, right now he's gonna kill this Han. That's for certain. Interesting, he does it with the lieutenant here. Speaking implies he really wants to keep Tarkin at full health for some reason. Could be that he's going for Phantom. Or that he's going for advanced. But no, he's not. He's going for Phantom here. Going to hit base. And yep, waylay that tech. Ooh, Falcon picked up. That's a pretty good one. Fennec also picked up. That's I'd have to check. I don't want to do it without giving stuff away. So I'm not sure how many different costs are there for Fennec. But if it's, 3 or more, she gets to kill that Tarkin. Two, 3, 4. Yeah, he's at 8 right now. So he could go up to 9, be able to play this Luke. But it costs a couple actions. Or it costs 1 action, really. Vika's now got to decide, do you resource here? If he resources this barrage, he gets to play both cards in his hand. If he doesn't resource, he can only play 1. Regardless of what it is. It decides to resource the barrage. All right, Falcon. Coming down. If Vika goes advanced here on Phantom, like, I mean, that's, it guards the Phantom from being killed by this Falcon. And then from there, he, Hippo's got the Bright Hope as a follow-up also. But if Vika goes, Tarkin buff the 7th fleet, he also could just go, Phantom kill Falcon here. Or just go Phantom to base and say, you Falcon my Phantom. I'm okay with that. All right, there's Bright Hope now. Let's see, 7th fleet is at 5 right now. So Vika doesn't even need to attack with Tarkin. He can go P38, then 7th fleet attack, and that kills the Phantom or the Bright Hope. Sorry. He can go advance onto the 7th fleet and do that. He could also just go advance onto Tarkin here, which I think it might be what he's going for. Yep, it is. And the Falcon does get to clear that Phantom. And now Hippo's up to 18 damage on his base. All right. Yeah, Vika does get, or Hippo does get to trade off this Falcon here. So Ewing is live right now. Fennec is live right now. Luke could be live within an action. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, he's at 8 ready resources right now. I can still do math even though it's 5 a.m. Ooh, Bazine. This is going to be a tricky Bazine because all 3 of these are good cards. All right, now with Fennec on the table, that gives us a chance to actually like look at the different costs. Because now we aren't giving anything away. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we got 6 different costs in there for Fennec. Yeah. Which means she could kill Tarkin. She'd have to take 4 back, but she could kill him. Pick Ewing and win. Does he have a... I mean... You might just be right, yeah. Does he have lethal on the board with... I don't think he does, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's not quite there. Ewing might end up being the best pick, but Fennec can kill Tarkin right now, which seriously puts a limit on Vika's damage. Luke could kill one of these units and then potentially be able to restore next turn. I mean, no matter what, like, Vika's in a pretty good spot. So Vika's actually going to pick the Fennec here. Top decks Hipo into a resupply, which is basically dead here. And is the play Ewing here? Yep, it is. What's it going to be? CAD picked up. That's pretty solid. Echo Base Defender. You got like Bright Hope Echo Base Defender. That's not bad. It looks like that is what he's going to do. Sentinel in both lanes here. If I get does have... If I can go like... You can go Tarkin, kill Echo Base Defender, buff advanced, and then Lieutenant the advanced to kill the Bright Hope. Which lets him get a hit into base with this P38 here. Although, I mean, Hippo's going to be able to get this Luke down right away next turn, which gives him a potential way back into this. Or Hippo is going to be able to do that. I'm not sure who I said. And it looks like Hippo's going to call it. Does Vika have... I think he does, yeah. I think with that Lieutenant, Vika has it right. Because he can kill advance, and he's facing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, no, I think no matter what, I think Vika's got this one. Good game. Hipo did put up an effort, but this Tarkin deck just sort of steamrolled through everything. Congrats to Vika for taking down his first ever TTI League win. Right at the twilight of the Republic. Let's see. Mark that one down. List just got posted for Season 12's Top Cut, which does include Jump to Lightspeed. Hopefully we're going to start getting those matches in soon. I believe this is the first competitive tournament to use Jump to Lightspeed. Season 12 will be, so that'll be exciting. I just opened up the prediction bracket for Season 12, so let's see. We should actually just be able to take a look at that. If I go into here, change this link. Oh, no, that's not the right link. Now that is the right link. There we go. This is Season 12. Who's playing? We've got some interesting ones here. We've got, I think, 2 people brought Poe, which was pretty expected. I think we only had 1 Piet. So that's interesting. We had 2 different Gar decks. We had a blue, mono blue, and a yellow version. We had some old stuff. Han yellow, Django. I think there's only 1 Django in there. There's Grand Lotus bringing his array back. Krennic. We had someone on Lando. We had someone on Obi with Data Vault. Also, yeah, we've got a Sabine. We've got a Quinlan. And Vika here, our defending champ now, is on Thrawn Red. Copycat's on Phasma. So there's gonna be some exciting stuff. And some old classics with new updates in them. So thank y'all for tuning in. And remember to always take the initiative.